Now, Nigerians have been called upon to contribute to the nation's economic development rather than leaving everything to the sole responsibility of the government. This charge was given at the Life Torching Changing program with the aim of meeting the needs of poor, needy, orphans and widows in the society. We have details in this report.
Economic growth is the most powerful instrument for reducing poverty and improving the quality of life of citizens in developing countries. Nigeria accounts for half of West Africa's population and approximately 206 million people, with a youthful population of about 70%.
The essence of an association.
It is in harnessing this that the Love Brethren Fellowship is holding this orientation program of empowerment, training, and development for brethren and young members of the community on the importance and value of association in the leadership management of the country.
If you want to ever make it in life, if you want to ever record success in any aspect of life, you need to be solid in leadership management. And not only manage, but sustain the relationships that God has given you grace to start. And it's through relationships that you can launch further and record great success.
You have your own contribution. Government has its own contribution. In Abuja and everyone in the state, in the local government, every organization like ours have our own contribution to make to the development of this country. Yes, leadership is there. We are leaders in our own different roles and little ways. Even at this level, we have huge responsibility that we have to this nation. And it is time for all of us to put ourselves together and do this for this nation.
Of those investments.
They say leadership and management are key concepts of entrepreneurship and skill development in developing economy like Nigeria.
The importance of fellowship is to put heads together to learn from each other. Because through fellowship, what you don't know, you will teach me. What I don't know, I can even give it to you.
It is not only the government that can help. Associations, churches, everybody can make contribution to the development of this nation.
The association expressed confidence in the leadership of President Bola Tinubu's administration policies and called for immediate measures that would alleviate the impact of the recent subsidy removal on petrol in order to promote economic prosperity locally and internationally.
Well, the stock market begins the week in the positive zone, lifting companies' share prices higher, if Young Ekop reports.
The stock market has maintained its strength due to recurring and continuous price jumps in trade sectors. The beginning of the week showed the index up at nearly half of a percentage point, which means that investors are still recording huge price gains on their investments. It was Access Corporation that led the way for growing deals, followed by Cadbury, CWG, Custodian Insurance, and Shams. The market recovered over 9 billion naira in mid-trade. Beige Paints was the biggest trade loser, followed by Academy Press, Abe Building Society, Cornerstone Insurance, and ICO Insurance. In the market, many analysts say that they believe the bullish run will still stay for some weeks to come. Young Ekop, TVC News, Lagos.
Well, now let's talk some business ahead of the July Monetary Policy Committee meeting of the Central Bank of Nigeria, which will be the first under President Bola Tinubu's administration. Financial experts have advised the Apex Bank against increasing interest rates, as this will worsen the current state of the economy. Professor of Capital Market at the Nasarawa State University, Professor Uche Waleke, says more increase in the MPR will affect the assets quality of banks through an increase in non-performing loans as deposit money banks adjust their interest rates. Professor Waleke also explains that MPC decision may be influenced by the rising inflation due to the sudden removal of fuel subsidy. He wants the MPC to seize the opportunity of the forthcoming meeting to signal readiness to support output growth.